And I gotta pay you too for, I got my pile of stuff.
Yeah, you do.
So I can get out of here.
Renee Edge here, Associate Broker with Keller Williams Realty, and I'm here at an estate sale today. I wanted to bring you some information about how the estate sale process is handled, the ins and outs, and hopefully answer some questions you may have. So I'm an Associate Broker with Keller Williams Realty, and I help buyers and sellers, residential and commercial, and also estate sales. So first step, number one, if you're a seller or if you're handling an estate, is to make sure you have the legal authority to do so, that you have the legal authority to sell the items, the home, and handle that estate. One of the ways you can do that is check in with the Register of Wills office, make sure you're doing everything correctly. This is a legal matter, so anytime there's a legal matter, it's always best to consult an attorney if you have questions. So that would be advice there, is to consult the attorney, make sure everything is being handled correctly, and then also you may want to contact an accountant to make sure there's no tax liability or what the tax liability might be, what that'll look like. It's good to know that ahead of time. Once those things are buttoned up, I was called to come in and sell the home. So once I got here, I realized the home is full of items that also need to be sold. I'm looking at the timeline. Do we have time to maybe clear out the home and sell these items? In this particular case, we did have some time. So we put a good, clear plan in place. And that's part of my visit, is to make sure we have a clear plan in place that suits everyone. And with that, the seller went ahead and hired Jennifer Stolz with Estate Nomads. So we're going to meet with her, and she's going to tell us about her business and the ways that she helps people. And we're going to go through the whole process and film it, and hopefully answers a lot of questions. And let's get into it. I caught up with Jennifer with Estate Nomads, and Jennifer, tell us about your business.
Well, it's quite interesting. It's a lot of fun, and I really feel like I help the community out by helping people liquidate their items from a loved one's house, whether it's an estate, you're downsizing, moving, can't take all your stuff, what have you. I'm your woman to help take care of everything from start to finish.
All right. So when someone calls, who answers the phone?
Oh, that's me.
And
It's all me.
And when someone comes out to the house to do the initial consult, who does that?
I'll give you a guess. That's me.
You again. And if I have a question and I call you later on in the process, who do I talk to?
Me again. And I am your one-woman show, I promise that.
And who inventories all the items?
Oh, yeah. Me!
Right. So point is, when you do business with Jennifer, she's very hands-on, and she is the one that's going to be totally involved in the process. So if any time, she'll have answers. One big question, though, that people might ask is, how much are items worth? How much money comes from it?
Every house is different. You can't really put a dollar on it, but the easiest answer is your item is only worth as much as someone is willing to pay.
Yeah.
At the bottom line, I can tell you it's worth, $300-400, but if someone's only willing to pay $50, then it's only worth that $50.
Right, at that time. Yeah, because sometimes I know with watching you through the process for this home, we've come across some nice things, but we don't know the outcome of what it's going to bring at the sale.
Right.
And speaking of the sale, you do online and in person, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I am. And I also, before we even get to the online part, I do all the research to find out what your item should bring. Not that it will bring. Again, these are just estimates, but they're best guesses.
Right, on what it should. And I think from what I hear you saying, that you do provide the sellers a complete list of everything that you inventoried.
Yes, especially because it needs to be done, especially if it is an estate. 9 times out of 10, you do have to give a inventory sheet of what the items in the home are worth to present to the Register of Wills, which is
Okay.
always a very important thing because they need to know, well, how much was your loved one's assets? Well, here's a good portion of it.
Right.
Granted, that may not count the actual home. It may not count the vehicles or other properties, but at said property for contracting purpose, this is what everything inside should
That's a
be
good
valued
point.
out.
Okay, so she's been working on the inventory process right now, which you've seen in a couple clips. But next steps would be the online auction, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then we'll do an in-person auction.
Oh, yeah.
How can people get in touch with you?
Couple ways. You can always find me on Facebook, and that's at Estate Nomads. You can find us via estatesales.org. And again, just look for the Estate Nomads logo and our name and saying we're in Dover, Delaware.
Okay.
In case there's other ones that popped up that I don't know about. And also, you can always give me a call directly or text at 302-390-7708. And that is the office cell phone, so don't ever hesitate. Just know I may not always be able to respond right away, but I will be there for you to answer any and all of your questions.
Okay, so that's the direct number. And you cover, what areas do you cover?
Oh, I cover the entire state of Delaware. I play a little bit into Maryland and a little bit into PA, and maybe in the near future, also parts of New Jersey, so keep an eye out.
Oh, okay. So covering a lot of ground. And what is that phone number one more time?
302-390-7708.
All right. All right. Well, this is Jennifer. She's the one doing all the work here with all the items in the home, and more to come as we go through the process. So
Thank you very much, everybody, and thanks so much, Renee. Have a good one.
yeah. So today is preview day. So Estate Nomads took everything and inventoried it, and they put it online and had an online auction. I think that went really well. It was interesting to see all the things that sold, and all those things that sold, some items will be shipped. They do some shipping. Their website will explain that. But also some items are for pickup, local pickup. And so we're here on location for pickup day, which pickup day and maybe a preview day for people that want to see what's going to be sold. So on site day will be tomorrow and the next day, a Friday and Saturday. So today happens to be Thursday. It's pickup day. People are coming in and out and getting their items that they purchased online. And then also tomorrow and Saturday will be on-site auction days. So we'll see how that goes. But Jennifer is certainly very organized and has everything listed of, when people are picking things up, what they're picking up, so that everything is gathered and ready. Really impressive on how she organizes her whole process. Anyway, more to come.
And a Quaker built a bookshelf. Yeah. Or organizer, or whatever you would like to call that.
Awesome. It was super easy.
Right, there we go.
First time ever, and I would definitely do it again.
One thing I noticed that Estate Nomads does is they put a little etiquette reminder. No food, no public restroom here, no pets, no smoking, no running. So just some safety tips and some things to make for a smooth auction. We have our sign-in sheet. We already have someone who signed up. Of course, we're supposed to start in just a little bit, but we need to get here early to get ready. So things are getting set up, and of course, this home is going to be for sale. It's in a coming soon status. So we do have some advertising out for the house. But today and tomorrow is all about the contents of the home and getting those things sold. So here we have Jennifer now. And so what's going on today?
Oh, getting ready to have a lot of fun this morning and setting up for the sale and putting out the price tags and making sure everything looks pretty and organized and makes you want to come and get it.
All right. So you're putting tags on everything.
Yes.
Okay. So is anything negotiable?
Everything is negotiable.
Okay.
Within reason.
Within reason. Okay. All right, great. And so we're gonna get ready. And I know I just noted earlier that we already had someone waiting. So
Yeah.
looking forward to a positive day here.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
I love that you put tags on everything because I think it helps people.
Oh, absolutely. And there'll be signs saying, hey, if I miss something, don't be afraid to ask.
Right.
I'm willing to talk.
All right. So there was a dining room table in here, but guess what?
It's sold.
It's
Hello.
So there's some, Jennifer put some other tables in here to kind of spread some things out of the other rooms. We had a lot of kitchen stuff that sold. Yeah, so we're excited.
Oh, absolutely.
And looking forward to people coming.
Good morning, everybody.
Hot coffee will be safe out there, right? I don't want to go. Oh, that yellow thing, is that for sale?
I just sound like all
And
that
there's a
stuff. I
little
can't
green.
work
I want to look at purse. You got purses or something?
Purses are here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, I don't want anything with a brand.
175 on the picture sheet.
Found a walking stick in there too? Yeah, that's a deal. I've got one at home like that that is from a tree, and I need to.
American Veterans Thrift. Really? Yes, and they actually have a thrift store, but they also financially support Home of the Brave, which is the veteran homeless home.
Yeah, that's
shelter.
up in Newport where we live.
Yes,
My husband used to do Bible studies for all the.
nice.
Yeah.
So because my husband was a veteran,
Yep, he's a veteran.
yes. So we kind of kept it near. Directly donate to Home of the Brave, but we go to
Yeah.
American
And
Veterans
I'm
Thrift.
So I called Terry, and she beat me here.
Okay.
And then she says, I gotta go to work 11 o'clock. I said, see ya. I'm hanging.
Well,
So I
cool.
might get some stuff.
I appreciate the heads up.
But there's a lot of stuff in the garage.
Yeah, okay.
And I gotta pay you too for, I got my pile of stuff.
Yeah, you do.
So I can get out of here.
I have the space down over there. I'll give it to you for 2.
Wrapping up day 2 of the on-site sale. It's almost to an end. I would say we were pretty busy.
Oh yeah, we stayed steady through and through for almost the entire duration from 9 to 2 both days.
Yeah, and yesterday was a little bit overcast, but there was a great turnout. Today has been a great turnout.
Yep.
A lot of items have been taken out of the home. So at
Yeah.
this point, I've watched you work. I think that Jennifer's done a great job.
Thank
Very,
you.
very organized. Has, pays attention to everybody that's here and helps them and answers questions. And then also, very nice, but can make a quick decision and very firm, so she's going to help the seller make sure that they get the best return that they can on their items. And yeah, so it's been really fun to watch the whole process and to see that, we're going to get this house emptied out, do some paint, and there'll be a video soon of the house tour when it's all empty, when it's been painted, and when it becomes active on the market, because it's going to get sold as well. But
Awesome.
yeah, what's your summary takeaway?
Oh, it's been a bliss helping out Renee with the house and trying to promote it, as well as getting all the content sold. And everybody's been just so wonderful and friendly and just patient, knowing that, you know, it's just the two of us here in the house. So they're like, hey, got a question. I'm like, give me 2 seconds, and run away, and everybody's happy. So
Yeah, you were very tentative to everybody. And we have another guy coming back, so it's not over. Another guy's coming back to get a few things. I saw her sell a stack of paper plates.
Yep.
So when you wonder what's going to sell and what's not going to sell, we
You
don't
never
know.
know.
Because
Never know.
she brought paper plates and dryer sheets. So, you know, you never know what people are going to be drawn to. And so
Then
it's
you
been-
got wall art that sells, and sometimes that doesn't. Furniture usually doesn't sell. We sold most of that, so
yeah.
it's been an exciting journey. And every house is different, so never discount anything.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, this isn't going to sell. This is crap. No, it's not going to be crap. I promise you that.
Right. And so
So-
what are the next steps with, there is obviously some things left over. What are you going to do with that stuff?
Well, the things that are left over, some of the stuff I will definitely donate. Unfortunately, some of the stuff is just going to end up, unfortunately, again, saying it's going to be refuse, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I can't control the market. I can only control what I know can definitely be donated. There are a couple of other items that are still in really great condition. So I might still try to sell them on the back end and take them to like an auction or something like that to make that happen, still get more money for everybody.
Yeah, and I thought that was really nice that when I remember when you first were, the seller was first interviewing, that you said if things don't sell, then you'll try to donate them. And we even had buyers come by that bought like a whole thing of scarves.
Yep.
And where were they going to donate them?
To when the church is for the homeless. So they
Yeah.
did a whole, literally a whole clothes hanger filled with scarves. There was probably 40 scarves on it.
Yeah.
And she offered me a price and said, hey, I'm going to take these to the homeless shelter. Is that okay? I'm like, yeah, by all means, take them, because if it wasn't going to sell, that's where I was going to go anyway.
Yeah, so very nice. Yeah, it's been great meeting people and talking with the community, and you know, you connect
both
well
of
with
our needs.
everybody. Yeah. So I would say we've been successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you need some help getting rid of items,
Call me. I'm at 302-390-7708, and that is Estate Nomads. Or if you need to have that house sold, talk to Renee.
that's right. So Renee Edge, Keller Williams Realty. I am an associate broker, and cell phone 302-535-5599, and my office is 302-360-0300. Cell is best 302-535-5599. And what's your cell, or what's your number?
302-390-7708.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.